Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here. If I were talking to each of you individually, and I had questions such as, if you were hungry, would you want to eat? Now that's a dumb question, stupid question. But I'm asking, if you are hungry and there was food for you to eat, would you pass it up and just starve when you're hungry? Most of you will probably say, if you're hungry and there's food, you'd eat. That's what most of you would say. At least I think that's what I would say. And if people asked if you wanted to be free, free meaning that you could be you. You don't have to pretend to be anything else, just you. And nobody had to front. You just be you. I think, again, most of you would say that's all right. You know, I asked if you wanted to be prosperous. You as an individual. If I asked 8 billion of you, or however many of you that are on this earth, how would you like to be prosperous? Meaning the things that you put your hands to produce exactly what you sought after. I honestly believe that every last one of you would want that. If I asked if you knew a lot, but if you just educated yourself a little bit more in areas that you're not so well abreast, and it was available to you, just that what you needed and no stumbling blocks at all, would you take it? I'm certain I would, and I believe you would as well. If you knew what sickness was about, pain, suffering, and you've seen it, and there was a possibility of you getting it, and there was a way, something that you could do that would prevent that possibility, or if you did get sick, you were able to recover. And if that knowledge was available, that advance had been made, and you required of it, you'd say yes, quick. The same would be for transportation. If you like travel and you had an opportunity to go anywhere you want to, travel anywhere you want to, you know, that sounds something interesting. So I don't think you would have any problem with that. And when you start talking about the things that you really can look at, that you can put your tangibles, like a home. If you could have a home just like you imagined it, where you imagined it, you wouldn't have a problem. Not a problem at all. Now, all of these things you would want, 8 billion of you, and you know you would want it. Most of the things you need. And the resources here on this earth to provide for all of the people those needs. They're doing it right now, not enough to do what I just described, but that's part of the plan, not to do it. But I say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, to say that as I look at the sky, it's not mine, it's not yours. But it does what it does, and I don't have too much control over whatever it does. You know, I think I do. But it's there, doing exactly what it does. And the resources that are scattered on the earth, in the earth, above the earth, seen and unseen, is there just like the sky, to be used to do the things that they've been chosen to do. Just like the sky. And we the people have made those decisions about, yes, we could use that here, we use this right here, and it's right on with the right on, and you grab it, and you who benefit from something, and everybody benefits something, it is you who engage yourself in the process of making sure that those resources that you need, you want, you desire, are here. You see, that sky is there. It does what it does. We got no control of it. But whoever has or whatever has control of it does its thing. The earth, likewise. And the resources of the earth, likewise, are there. And the need to utilize those resources for the things that they've been chosen to be used for is there. One other thing that's missing, you, I, we who would be using those benefits. There's one thing missing. How do we get those benefits again? We create them. We choose because we got the blessing to do so. That career that gives us our greatest joy. So doing our greatest joy, playing football or digging a ditch, singing a song or cleaning a toilet, building a bridge or shaping up an automobile. Whatever it is, it's your thing. And you love it. And the world loves it more. And everything, my friends, is without lying and cheating, without stealing, without hatred and racism and bigotry, without superiority and terror and war. None of that stuff exists. So, compared to what happens in the world today, this almost sounds as a form of paradise on earth, or thy will being done on earth as in heaven. And I think about that. And then I think that these things do not exist. I'm telling you about them, but they don't exist. And I just got through saying, and I'm sure you'd agree that everything I said, you agreed with it. And yet they do not exist. And instead, the people are listening to every other thing. Got all kind of hell going around. And this is their dream. This is their answer. And I just shared it with you. You do every now and then take a Tylenol or aspirin. You trust that. Why not trust this? Then you won't have bullies. You won't have strong men willing to engage other men to put on firearms and go and kill you or bomb you up. You won't have that. You won't need that. And no one would follow that because they're not afraid of anyone. Why? Because they're free. I just thought I'd share that with you, ladies and gentlemen, because I keep thinking about all the stuff I keep seeing. You know, this politics and stuff. I keep hearing people talking about positive things and laughing, and it feels so good. Especially after listening to this other voice that's talking about nothing but damnation. Nothing but damnation. I mean, even the look on his face. And so they're saying, if when I get in power, and I can't get in power unless you put me in power, but when I get in, I'm going to look after you. But all these other people, I'm going to get them for you. So everybody that hates somebody and want to get somebody, join this team over here with these folks. Because he promises you that for you, he's going to get them. He'll do anything, drown them, put alligators and snakes and stuff in a moat that they're trying to cross so that they can get messed up. They will do anything. So just hate and go over there and join them, they say. And you will be set free. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are the choices that we have today. Every last one of us got those choices. And many of us think that we have made the right choice, and we're believing that in time something is going to happen that would allow us to escape, like steam, to escape from all of this right here. Now, what determines whether we're escapable or worthy of is all in our own heads, based upon what we believe. But I would like to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm confident that the message that I just shared with you is for purpose. It's not just hot air going out. It's for a purpose. So anybody who thinks perhaps, I'm not sure, that you're going to be getting out of here or that there's some great reward for you, I would say that I would try to make sure that as much of that I'm promised tomorrow, that I'm getting as much of it as I can get today by engaging myself in it. And I'm not worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself just like yesterday did. Well, goodbye.